Hello everybody, and welcome back to round 1 of the league phase. We are concluding round 1 today, and we got all these bloody matches to get through. So you can see our first match at the top. We got Gladiator Bahamoote getting their campaign underway, taking on Ultra Lord. We also have Dino Hunter getting started when they take on the Pivar. Black Beauty, we see the champ enter the arena, taking on Kahjunn. That's going to be an interesting one. A couple of debutants, Swift Wyvern making their debut here. Takechan Johnny and Madotsuki making their debuts. We have two heavy hitters, Team Allo and Shindominus. We also have another one of the newbies to watch out for, Slitherwing, going up against another newcomer in Bellatrix. And then down here we got some big matches. Dinosmash going up against Futuristic, and we are concluding round 1 with Cryonova taking on the veteran Gasmaniac. Let's get started, shall we? Right, in the red corner for Gladiator Bahamoote, we have got Super Eocarcharia, the only Super Eocarcharia in this entire tournament, despite the vast number of entries. Awaken mode on 2. Gladiator Bahamoote, I think he used this last year. Always one to watch. Always does well in tournaments, this guy. Anyway, in the blue corner, representing Ultra Lord, we have got Super Sign Raptor, Awaken mode on 3. Yeah, I think Bahamoote is probably. I think Bahamoote does have the upper hand here with the type advantage, but with the possibility of an awakened hit, you never know with the Sign Raptor. An awakened hit will still do a lot of damage to a possibly weakened Eocarcharia, which would already have used its awakened hit if it gets it. Because the awaken mode for him is on 2, and the awaken mode for the Sign Raptor is on 3. And that's a good hit there, but the Dino Stuffer is going to stop that crit. But I don't think Ultra Lord would be too dissatisfied with that, because that does eat up the Dino Stuffer and stops it being used when the Sign Raptor is awakened. Ooh, that's not ideal though. That's a crit and I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I almost missed the awaken mode. Oh, here we go. If Sign Raptor can survive this though, with an awakened hit of his own possibly, it'd be a good momentum shifter for Ultra Lord. Okay, it's tied. And he does! Like, the damage from this hit is irrelevant. The significance of it is that it stops the Eocarcharia getting an awakened hit, and it gives the Sign Raptor a chance to get an awakened hit of his own. So this is a big hit from Ultra Lord. And remember, the Eocarcharia will lose half its health after the awaken mode. Oh crikey, he is going all out here. The Sign Raptor, the Jet Shuriken. Awaken in time for Sign Raptor. And look how quickly the momentum can shift. But this time, Bahamoote does to Ultra Lord what Ultra Lord just did to Bahamoote. Stops the awakened hit. And with that volcano burst as well, Gladiator Bahamoote earning himself a lead. Unfazed by the failure to get the awakened hit, but still has the lead nonetheless. That's why Gladiator Bahamoote always seems to do well in these tournaments. Getting those big hits when they count. Right, up next for Ultra Lord we have got a Deinonychus. Deinonychus almost pretty much all out attack this Deinonychus. 2 secret moves. Okay, that is a hit from the Deinonychus. I don't think it's going to be lethal for the Eocarcharia. It is going to survive. Tie. That does trigger one of the secret moves. And we see the secret move is Dynamic Galaxy. A bit of an overkill, but nice to see it nonetheless. Okay, up next for Gladiator Bahamoote, we have got a Stegosaurus. One of many Stegosauruses in this tournament, because Stegosaurus is very good. Oh no. Random number generator's dying again. Pause real quick. So after everything's said and done, all the awakened shenanigans and non-awakened hits, we are level pecking. I think if you're Ultra Lord, you kind of take that scenario. Okay, so 1 and a 1. So after all that, it's just a bloody tie. Ooh, Stegosaurus gets the first shot. Takechan dive gonna come in as well. That's a 3. Ooh, okay, but it's another dynamic galaxy. And remember, secret dinosaurs do have the type advantage over every other dinosaur in the game. So this is going to do extra damage. So this could be a big shot from Ultra Lord. And yeah, look at that, massive hit. And it has given him the lead late in the game. Ooh, but Gladiator the Bahamoote not beaten yet. This match is really going right down to the wire. Look at that! Forget the wire! I forgot the Stegosaurus was Crisis type. The extra damage has given Gladiator Bahamoote the win. I completely forgot about the fact that the Steg was Crisis type. But it's paid off for Bahamoote there, and he takes the win over Ultra Lord. Now, the Steg's health was in the red, so Ultra Lord will get a losing bonus point out of this match. But yeah, that was a really good match. On to our next one now. Okie dokie, in the red corner, representing Dino Hunter, we have got the Blitz-type Spinosaurus, and no, I'm not an entirely different person, I'm the same person, but my voice is dying. I mean, this is further proof I just record these in, like, chunks instead of all at once. Right, in the blue corner, representing the Pivar, we have got Joboria. I think we could be in for an interesting match here. I mean, Dino Hunter is an interesting one because they're the only one who got Spinosaurus in the team in the entire Ross tournament, which is a big shock. Right, first things first. Blitz crit time. Let's see, will Dino Hunter get off a Blitz crit? Oh, he won't. Well, not that time anyway, but he does get one more attempt. The tie bomb gonna come in. Right, Blitz crit number 2. Will he get this one? Oh, no Blitz crit this time for Dino Hunter. That's a tie. But Dino Hunter does get their first shot of the match. I'm sorry, I'm going to just be sipping water and like not talking for most of these matches. It's nothing new for me. It's always happened when I record. Especially when I do tournament videos, because it's just a recording marathon. And my voice box just doesn't have the capacity to cope with a recorded marathon. And at the minute, this Joboria is struggling to cope with this Spinosaurus. This is a good start from Dino Hunter, despite not getting any Blitz crits. But that's going to be a heroic buffed hit there from the Joboria. So yeah, you can see the difference there, and that pretty much levels things up. Oh no. Okay, so there's another hit, and Anyangira dive this time. Dino Hunter does have 2 dive moves on this server. Five. And a 1, and that is going to put Dino Hunter in the lead. And you have to say, despite not getting any Blitz crits, this has been a solid start from Dino Hunter. Righty-ho! Up next for the Pivar, we have got Saurolophus. He's tie type, I believe. Yeah. Can this Saurolophus drag Pivar back into this match? Well, they're not that far behind, to be honest. You know, the one hit and they pretty much level things up. But I would say the momentum, well, is with Dino Hunter at the minute. Okay, that's a tie. Oh, and that's the crit Dino Hunter wants. With a Tappy Jar dive to boot as well. It's not a blitz crit though, so the damage will be normal. Oh. I commend anyone for watching these matches when my voice is like this. I really do. You're a true subscriber and a true fan. And yeah, that's gonna... Oh, that's gonna do it for my voice as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Dino Hunter. And they're gonna get off to a winning start courtesy of the Spinosaurus. And I have to say, it was a pretty solid performance from Dino Hunter. So yeah, nicely done, despite not getting any blitz crits. Right, next match now. Right, in the right corner, for Reimu Hakurei, we have got Fukuisaurus. Reimu Hakurei making their debut today. Picked a very interesting team. Always nice to see some variety. Now, in the blue corner for, get ready for this, Jane, the American Buto Rocket Power are whooping maggots. Yeah, that's their full username. We got Triceratops, but I'm going to be calling them Jane though. Bonkers, isn't it? What a bonkers username. Well, we'll see how they do in this tournament. They're also making a debut. Alright, Reimu. Reimu Hakurei. Or Jane Doe, who will prevail. Well, so far, it's Jane Doe getting the first hit, and that's a big Thunder Bazooka. Wow, that was a decent amount of damage. Not a good start for Reimu. Tight. Tight. Ooh, Reimu Hakurei does get the next hit off. Oh, it's a triple headbutt. I think this Fukuisaurus is Christ. Oh no, it's not. It's defense type. Ignore me. Yeah. Oh, counter blitz has been triggered. Lowered his technique as well. Cold. But Reimu finally striking back in this match. Oh, well, that was short-lived. There's a Thunder Bazooka from Jane Doe. And that is going to put Jane Doe in the lead. Right, up next for Reimu Hakurei, we've got Super Allo Reimus, Awaken Mode on 2. Now, I feel like they're going to need the Awaken hit here if they want to get back in this match. But they've got to get rid of this Triceratops first. Because our Triceratops is rinsing him. Or her. Oh. Right. Okay, that's a tie. Not ideal though, they need to get rid of this Triceratops ASAPs. And they do! And oh, it's a triple headbutt again. Right, they must like this move. Here's a sip. Fun. Very professional I am. Right, coming in next for Jane Doe, we have got, as you can see here, Terry Dinotector. I believe it is Reform type. I'll double check now. Yeah. I don't think we've had a lot of ties in this match, so maybe there's a slight chance we'll see some Dinotector action. I'm probably leaning towards no. I think the Allo Reimus doesn't have enough HP to survive enough hits from Terry to get to the Dinotector stage. And there's a possibility of an awakened hit from the Allo Reimus. Oh, well. Reimu is coming right back in this match. And look at this, it's from the Allo Reimus. Okay, that's once. One more for the awaken mode. It's tight. Oh, and that is a hit. And that sound does mean the reform effect has been triggered. So this hit is going to do a little bit extra damage. Oh, frick! He almost killed that! Almost killed my voice! Oh, excuse me. Right. What a hit from Jane Doe! And that tie's going to do it. The Allo Reimu's got the chance of the awakened hit, but unfortunately, it does go down thanks to the tie, and it is a victory for Jado. But I think Reimu can take some heart from that, because they did get a decent amount of battle points in defeat. Unlucky not to get maybe the losing bonus point as well, but here we go. Right, next match now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner for Skiki Eiki Yamaxanadu, we have got Super Talaroras. Awaken mode on 3. It'll be interesting to see how they perform in this tournament. Right, in the blue corner, making their official debut for DiaSynapsid, we've got Stegosaurus. Now, DiaSynapsid is an interesting team because they've gone very much attacking. They definitely have an attacking mentality in this tournament. So we'll see how that. So we'll see if that pays off for him or her. Right, 2 and a 2. So we start with a tie. Ooh, but it is Talaroras getting the first hit. Triggering the Crystal Crusher. Activating the attack boost. Once. 3. Oh, it's a tie, but the Crystal Crusher is going to activate here. It is going to lower the defensive power of the Talaroras. That's a good shot there from DiaSynapsid. Twice. Another tie. Tie. Oh, we might not see the awaken mode here. A lot of ties so far. Don't think either of our guys have Sand Trap either. And finally there's a hit, and it's the Talaroras that gets it. It's going to be a Quake Saber that's going to be lethal for the Stegosaurus. And Yamaxanadu is going to go into the lead. And could still have the awakened hit. Maxing up the attack boost as well. So we're in an interesting turn of events here. Now I feel like Yamaxanadu definitely has the upper hand, because their second dinosaur is Eocarcharia. And it's going to have the type advantage over this Megaraptor. The only Megaraptor in this tournament, because I'm not using it. So we'll see if this Megaraptor can work for DiaSynapsid. It's gonna have to pull some crazy shtick if it's gonna get Dia out of this mess. Oh, so back to the tie spam. That re-triggers the Quake Saber. Oh, it's a crit! With the double attack boost buff. It's gonna have a chance of an awakened hit as well. This is really good from Yamaxanadu against the newcomer. Oh, look at that. Okay, Dino Illusion has been triggered, which is a lifesaver because that's going to stop any chance of getting the awakened hit. But with all the ties in this match, Yamaxanadu is in prime position to win this match. Well, they get the hit, but the Dino Illusion is going to gobble up that hit. For whatever reason, DiaSynapsid just cannot kill this Talaroras. This little wicker basket tail is absolutely clean in house. Okay, but it does finally go down. Finally. It's just the small matter of this thing to deal with. Because up next for Yamaxanadu, we got Eocarcharia with the Omega Armor. And it's got Deathfire as well. Not that Yamaxanadu's going to need it at this point. Well, a crit without the Mayfly being triggered could make things interesting. And yeah, the Talaroras absolutely cleaned house. And unfortunately for DiaSynapsid, once the Eocarcharia came in, it was probably only going to be one outcome. But yeah, a solid win for Yamaxanadu. And a good start for their tournament campaign. Right, next match now. Okie dokie, in the red corner, representing Dinohug, We have got Spiny. Super Spiny, that is. Awake mode on 3. Bum, 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 bum. Dinohug didn't have the best time last year. Hoping for a bit of a better showing. Right, in the blue corner, representing SilverKNIGHTS, we have got the Joboria. Well, we saw Joboria have a lot of success last year with that Hydro Cutter. And I bet SilverKNIGHTS is banking on this Joboria having some level of success. An interesting matchup, this is. Can't quite call it. Gets 3. Oh, that's a crit. But the Dino Stuffer is going to stop that crit. Ooh. And this time, it's going to be Spiny getting the crit. The Tragic Sphere. Good start from Dino. I was going to say Dinohug. Although, the danger is the Hydro Cutter has been triggered and he's gone for another crit. And this time it's backfired. Now, it won't have the heroic buff, but it's still going to do a crap ton of damage. But Spiny should survive to have a chance at an awakened hit. Yeah, quite easily. Door fusion. Stop going scissors. See? That's what happens when you keep going scissors. You get critted. Well, how many more opportunities does SilverKNIGHTS need to get to go for a crit? Ah, there we go. Lesson learned now. Got to go scissors now. Oh, nope. Dinohug finally stops going scissors. And it's paid off. I mean, Hydro Cutter being triggered is irrelevant because Spiny's on such low health. Although Spiny does go down, and now the Hydro Cutter is more relevant. Because up next, for Dinohug, we have got a Patasaurus. And that Hydro Cutter is a lot more significant now because of the heroic buff it's going to get in this matchup. It's going to hit harder. And SilverKNIGHTS will have a fresh target to hit. Yeah, don't want to go for that freaking scissors and open yourself up for a crit, but SilverKNIGHTS does get the hit. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh, that's a crit, that's a tie. Okay, and there is the kill shot. The Joboria goes down. A chance missed to get a Hydro Cutter off, which would have left significant damage on the Apatosaurus. But Dinohug avoids that. Gets an elemental power and a defense boost going as well. Which will come in handy because up next for SilverKNIGHTS we've got Pentaceratops. Amazingly, the only Pentaceratops in this tournament. This thing kind of falls into the similar category that Spinosaurus does. You know, a dinosaur that's usually popular in my tournaments, not seeing much play. Which is a surprise. I wonder if it is to do with the whole only one gold per team rule, and people want to use different golds, and people just pick Pentaceratops and Spinosaurus because they're good. Not necessarily because they're their favourites. Oh, okay, now the secret move has been triggered. Oh, and it's gonna happen! It's gonna be an arc discharge and a defense boost. Elemental power is gonna max up as well. We never see this. Yeah, put it this way. The elemental power buff as well. This is gonna be a massive hit. Look at that! A Dinohug for the first time in this match has taken the lead. And what a time to take the lead. And that move is still in effect now, which complicates things massively for SilverKNIGHTS. Although, that is a good shot. Ah, interesting. This is actually the closest match we've had so far. Both sides are going to leave with something, but both of them want the win. And who's gonna get it? It's Dinohug getting the win. Another arc discharge. Wow, you don't get arc discharge off like once in like 3 tournaments, and friggin' Dinohug's got it off twice in 1 match. Mental. And yeah, good win for Dinohug there. Okay, that's a bit harsh. That's a very low tally for Silver Knights. I thought it might have even been 200. But there we go. What are you going to do? But they do get a losing bonus point, so they're not walking away entirely empty-handed. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner, for Black Beauty, we have got Diceratops. And yes, it is time for our champ to get their campaign underway. I'm looking forward to this match. I honestly contemplated putting it as the final match of this round, but nope. But I did put it in part 3. Right, anyway, up next, in the blue corner, representing Kahjunn, we have got Alpha Suchomimus. Well, Kahjunn is no slouch either in this tournament. They have a very good record in the group phase. Will that translate over to this big Super League phase? We'll have to see. But yes, this is going to be a very interesting match. But this matchup here... Actually, no, the Diceratops doesn't have any lightning moves. Tight. Oh, and it's Supro getting the first shot of the match. Oh, it's an Aqua Javelin as well, adding extra damage. A solid start from Kahjunn. Okay, but Black Beauty, well, they do get the first another hit, but the Dino Stuffer is going to put a stop to that crit. No crit for you. Gets tight. Oh, that's a big shot from Kahjunn. It's a Venom Fang. My voice is going again, and this is a big start from Kahjunn. And Black Beauty really yet to get going. And I think that's going to be curtains for Diceratops, and it is. Well, this stirs up the pot, doesn't it? Right, up next for Black Beauty, we have got Ace Dinotector. Now, we dare not count them out yet because, well, we saw how effective Ace was for them in their success last year. I'm sure it's going to make an impact this year. Okay, it's not the pick, scissors, type, it's a freaking tie defense type, I think. Well, you'll know what type it is because I'll put it up in the box at the top right. But you have to say, oh, there we go, a much needed hit. Now, even though they're losing, Ace could have the upper hand here because he'll get more hits and fill up the Dinotector quicker than Tank will. So Black Beauty will gain access to the Dinotector, in theory, before Kahjunn does. But playing a very dangerous game, going for 5, going for paper, cannot afford to get hit by a crit. That is another hit on the board for Kahjunn. No Dino Illusion, no poison. Which is a shame for Black Beauty, that actually. Because they do have the Archaeopteryx charm, which does nullify poison types. And well, there it is. There goes Alpha Suchomimus. And now, look at this all of a sudden. Coming in next for Kahjunn, we've got Tank Dinotector. Now Kahjunn could be in a bit of danger here because that Dinotector of Ace is almost full. So like I said, Black Beauty is probably going to get the Dinotector off before Kahjunn does. And that could be big in this matchup. See what happens. Ooh, okay, Tank does get the next hit. an earth barrier as well. Now that could be a crucial earth barrier. Especially after that, it is Dino Tech the time for Ace. But remember, the earth barrier is in effect, so an ultimate wind is not going to be lethal. Alright, here we go. Dino Tech on! This could be a big moment in the match. Now, the problem that the Black Beauty does have is that the Dino Illusion is gone. So they have no protection with Dino Illusion either. They're going to need 3 hits if they want this win. Oh, and they do get the ultimate wind off. But again, I can't remember if Earth Barrier stops it. I think it does. So, it's a hit. But that Earth Barrier is crucial. We're about to find out. I think it does. Yeah, look at that. And Black Beauty still needs 2 hits to get the win. Kahjunn, what an opportunity here to claim a scalp early on and take out the champ. And they do! It's a crit! And Kahjunn is going to beat Black Beauty, and Black Beauty is going to start their campaign with a defeat at the hands of Kahjunn. And what a statement win from Kahjunn. Boosh. Well, not an ideal start in the defense of your crown, but there we go. Oh, that was a tasty encounter, wasn't it? As I say, that Earth Barrier was the difference. An ultimate win there, tank probably dies. But Earth Barrier, top-notch Earth move. Next match now. Right then, in the red corner, representing Swift Wyvern, we have got a Super Ceratosaurus Awaken mode on 2. This is going to be an interesting matchup for these newcomers. And I say that because both of their second dinosaurs have Deathfire. And that is a rarity in these tournaments. Very rarely do both teams have Deathfire. It's usually only one. Right, in the blue corner, making their debut, for Power 214, we have got Liliensternus. Bum, 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 bum. An interesting choice. Now that Hurricane Beat is going to hit hard, because this Liliensternus is heroic type. It's basically a battle of the rats. We got this little ratty thing, and then we got this little ratty thing. And that is a very good start for the right ratty thing. Yeah, look at that, the heroic buff, the 2-4 dive as well coming in. That's a very effective start there from Power 214. Triggers the Mayfly as well. Ooh, okay, but Ceratosaurus gets the next hit. Oh, it's a triple headbutt. Whoosh! They're like practically bigger than it. Whoa! A nice uppercut onto the lower jaw of the Liliensternus, lowering its technique. Right, so waiting time now. Clutch moment in the match this could be. Can Swift get this big hit? They do indeed! And that, my friends, is a Mayfly. So that's going to be lethal damage dealt to the Liliensternus. And a 1-0 lead for Swift Wyvern. Well, that, folks, is exactly how you should use the Awaken mode. If you're lucky enough to get a hit. Right, up next for Power 214, we got a T-Rex. I don't think Swift will extend their lead too much. This T-Rex does have a lot of brute force applied to it and the type advantage. I suspect with the health of the Cerato being halved, any hit will be lethal. Oh, definitely. Well, that complicates things. I'm going to need a drink. That's not what you want with your Power 214. Ah, that's it. There's the hit. I think the Ceratops should go down, and it does. Right then, up next for Swift Wyvern we have got an Alpha Acrocanthosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus star. Now it is actually lethal type, so there is no poison here. But there is a death fire. Oh, this is... I hope both of them get... Well, actually, it is impossible for both of them to get death fire triggered at the same time. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, and it's the Acro getting the first shot. Swift extending that lead. But we all know with T-Rex, one crit can change that. Oh, but it's Acro getting the crit. Oh, and Deathfire didn't get triggered either. So that means there's no chance of Power 214 getting a Deathfire in this match. Zero. Zip. Nada. And well, after that hit, there is no chance of them winning this match. Because it is going to be Swift Wyvern taking the spoils and getting a win on their tournament debut. Well, it's not their actual tournament debut, but it is their debut in my tournament. So yeah, nicely done there. And this Power 214, well, it just didn't happen for them. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner for Navan, we have got the Blitz-type Dilophosaurus. And because it's Blitz-type, well, you know the deal. It's going to go for 2 crits. And we'll see if they get him. Well, they can only get 1 crit with the new rules. Right, in the blue corner, representing Storm, we have got Super Monolophosaurus. Awaken mode on 3. It's going to be a very... This is an interesting matchup here. I do think this matchup favours Storm because of the Chomp versus Brontikins matchup. But Brontikins, as we all know, is an absolute beast. And could probably win even without the type, even with the type disadvantage. Anyway, right, first Blitzcrank. Oh, that's a tie. Oh, hang on. There's a Sonic Blast, and is Storm gonna get the first hit? Good, I can have a sip. Oh, one of these days, my voice will be fine. Back to normal. Right, that's 1. Blitz crit number 2. Oh, Navan gets that one though. And that's going to be a big shot. A ninja attack with the Blitz buff is going to do a lot of damage to the Monolophosaurus. Twice. I mean, these two might as well be cousins. You got 2 crested Dilo and a single crested Mono. Oh, and that's another crit, and that means that Storm is going to miss the chance to get an awakened hit with the Monolophosaurus. A big ninja attack coming from Navan. Navan looking to improve on last year's showing, which, you know, given how they done the year prior, was pretty torrid. They had a torrid tournament last year, let's not sugarcoat it. Right. Up next for Storm, we've got Chomp Dinotector. Well, it's going to need a big performance now, but I think like in the previous matchup with Black Beauty, this could help Storm out in getting the Dinotector buff full quicker. Of course, they got to get hits. And an Ultimate Thunder on Brontikins will do damage because of the type advantage. So we'll see how this plays out. Tight. But you have to say, Navan is definitely on top here. Oh, not anymore. I think this is Final Thunder. Yeah, it is. Oh, that was an awkward one. But yeah, we got it full. Yay! And this should be lethal for the Dilophosaurus as well. So, more importantly, Storm storming back into this contest. And yeah, there goes the Dilo. Right, up next for Navan, we got Brontekins. And yeah, even with a type disadvantage, Brontekins is still a force in this tournament. So Storm can't get too complacent here. But even though Navan has the lead in terms of HP, I think Storm has the upper hand because the Dinotector bar is almost full and he has the type advantage. Tie. And that's another tie, but more importantly, it is Dinotector time. Dinotector on! Right, it's going to be free, so I better get ready to generate the moves. Five. Oh, it's an ultimate thunder! And Storm is going to storm to a win here. I don't even think Brontekins is going to survive this. It's an ultimate thunder and an ultimate win for Storm. Blech. Yeah, thought so. And yeah, come from behind victory for Storm despite the strong start from Navan. That's it, that Dinotector proving crucial. So yeah, nicely done with the Dinotector. Right, next match now. Right, in the red corner, representing LePoke, we have got a Szechuanosaurus. They seem to like using this guy. The purple, pesky little predator. Always finds a way to get under your skin. But, in the blue corner, making the official debut, we have Kasane Tete. Coming in with an Albertosaurus. This isn't well, they obviously have the type advantage here, which could give them the edge in this match. Now, I have noticed a lot of the newcomers have failed to win their opening match, unless they fought like another newcomer. But this one, I feel like Kasane Tete can win this. Oh, there's a hit. It's the scissors one they want. They want the fireball. Because that will do a lot of damage. Because this Albertosaurus is heroic type. Okay, there's a light recovery. It's a solid start from LePoke. Going to heal up the Szechuanosaurus. Oh, okay, you could be an opening. And it's been taken. Oh no, it's not freaking firebomb. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, look at that. The heroic buff making a big difference there. Big amount of damage dealt. Although, Dino Illusion did get triggered. But that was a good shot from Kasane Teto. Okay, that's going to eat up the Dino Illusion. Three. Okay, that's a tie. Oh, that's a big shot from the Albertosaurus. That is going to finish off the Szechuanosaurus and put Kasane Tete in the lead. But coming in next for LePoke, we've got Apatosaurus. This one is tie defense type, I believe, and it is. Actually, quite similar to the one we saw earlier from Dinohug. But yeah, if you're LePoke, this isn't the worst case scenario. You have the type disadvantage. The Albertosaurus has been weakened quite a lot, and it's probably one hit away from dying. Okay, there's a tie. Oh, that's not ideal though. That's another hit. That's going to extend Kasane's lead. Tie. This is going well for Kasane. LePoke unable to finish off this Albertosaurus. Ah, here we go. That's what he needs. Well, there's a tie. and the tie defense effect does activate, so the Apatosaurus doesn't take damage. It's a bit untidy, but they got rid of the Albertosaurus. Right, up next for Kasane Teto, we've got Super Opisthocoelocordia, Awaken Mode on 2, I believe. Quite a lot of people have gone for 2 this year. Yeah, interesting, they gone for attack. You know, we've seen people use this thing in the past and they've always gone for stuff like Shockwave, Ocean Panic, Aqua Javelin. But no, it's an attacking Opisthocoelocordia. Tie. Oh, that's another tie. Again, the tie defense effect is activating on the Apatosaurus. And it does get the next hit. And it is a triple headbutt. So it's going to lower the, do some damage to the Opisthocoelocordia's kneecaps. And it's going to lower his technique. Well, all of a sudden, the lead has been wiped out. Oh no! The Archaeopteryx charm comes in. I forgot they had that. The Archaeopteryx charm that coming in there because the triple headbutt did do a debuffing effect. So any debuffing effect like Shockwave, triple headbutt as you saw there, it does, the Archaeopteryx charm does activate, but it only activates twice. And yeah, look at this all of a sudden. Okay, there is a chance for an awakened hit here, which can end this match in Kasane's favour. They've had the lead for most of this match, but are they losing it at the final hurdle? Oh, that might do it! An Arc Discharge might win it for LePoke! And Kasane Tete, well, they might be ruining a missed opportunity here. And yeah, despite the Awaken mode being activated, it is a win for LePoke, and a solid one at that. And to add insult to injury, the Apatosaurus' HP did not go in the red, so no losing bonus point either. Oh, that's a sore one for the debutant there, but a good win for LePoke. Next match now. Okie dokie, in the red corner for Madotsuki, we have got Super Monolophosaurus. Now, interesting, they do have 2 Super Dinosaurs in their team. We'll see if they can get some awakened hits with them. That could be key to deciding who wins this match. Right, in the blue corner for Takechan Johnny, we have got Alpha Kentrosaurus. They are also making a tournament bout here. Again, yeah, this is a tough one to call. I mean, it's 2 newcomers, so it's always tough to call when it's newcomers. There's no clear advantage here. So, as I said, I think the Awaken mode for the Monolophosaurus could be key here. For Madotsuki. I hope I said that right. And it's Madotsuki that does get the first hit. And it's a Tornado Toss. Okay, Awaken mode 2, by the way, if I haven't mentioned that yet. And that applies to their other dinosaur as well. But yeah, good start from Madotsuki. Ooh, but it is Banana Surprise time. Kentrosaurus responded. Takechan Johnny getting their first shot of the match. And a bit of poison as well. Alright, here we go. First awakened mode. 6. Oh, and they get it! That's going to be a big shot. A Venom Fang coming in on the Kentrosaurus. This is going to be a big shot from Madotsuki. And that is probably going to put them in the lead. Oh no! Well, it puts them in the lead. And look at that. Both of them are poisoned. An interesting turn of events. The awakened hit, not enough to take out the Kentrosaurus. That tie will do it though. Oh, but the Monolophosaurus just survived. Mental. Right, up next for Takechan Johnny, we have got Saurophaganax. Well, we all know the power that this brute has. Shouldn't have too much issues dispatching the Monolophosaurus. It's on like next to no health. What it doesn't want is to get hit by a Venom Fang. That would be problematic. And it would be very cheap as well. Can Madotsuki land a shot on this Faganax? They can, and it's a crit. Oh no, they can't. It's a Dino Stuffer. Okay, that's not bad though for Madotsuki. That does eat up the Dino Stuffer. So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah. A bit overkill, but the Monolophosaurus is definitely going down. Right then, up next for Madotsuki, we have got a Super Muttaburrasaurus. Again, Awaken Mode on 2. Now, it's just to say, this thing does not hit hard at all. So, an Awakened hit would be ideal here if Madotsuki wants to win this match. Because that sort of Faganax's basic normal moves probably hit harder than Muttaburrasaurus' crit. Bonkers. Badoosh. And yeah, look at that. Massive hit. And that's not even a crit or anything. It's just a normal hit. Okay, it's a tie. 5. Oh, I don't even get a chance of an awakened hit. The Saurophagonax is having none of it. And it is going to be Takechan Johnny getting the win over Madotsuki with a big firebomb. And that, my friends, is the power of Saurophagonax. And look at that, 816 to 133. Got a lot of points as well. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Next match now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner, representing Team Allo, we have got, well, Allosaurus. Now, this Allosaurus is warning type. So you know the deal, its first three moves will be picked by the beautiful Warning Cloud. Now, Team Allo, despite having 2 wind dinosaurs in their team, which is usually a death sentence in this tournament because of all the fire types, they did do well last year. And I thought they played it really well with the dinosaurs. Anyway, in the blue corner, representing Shindominus, who's becoming quite a veteran in this tournament, we have got Tajongosaurus. Well, despite being in a few of my tournaments now, they haven't been able to get past the quarterfinal. I'm sure that's their aim. Right, here we go. And it's going to be Pivar. Oh, and they're going to get it. Oh, might have to stop after this. My voice is starting to go. Oh, hang on. No, scissors. And scissors. Okay, that's it now for the warning effect. Well, they got 1 hit off, which is more than what I got. Oh, that's not good though. That's a crit. And you know Tajongosaurus is all about the crit. It's all about the crit, the crit, the crit, the crit. Bloody hell, he almost killed it. Look at that. Massive hit from Shindominus. And well, the Dino Illusion has been triggered. Shindominus is in a good position though, because a tie would be enough to kill the Allo. And it'll get around the Dino Illusion. And yeah, look at that. Right on cue, a tie. That plays around the Dino Illusion. And it gives Shindominus the lead. Right, up next for Team Allo, we got Alpha Allosaurus. It's poison type. Now again, only the 1 wind move. It is going to be a problem though when if the Eocarcharia comes in. Because that thing is obviously going to have type advantage and hit like a truck. Oh, that's not ideal. That's a Quake Saber. Shindominus is all about the power with Shindominus. They just go for absolute power and brute force and just do as much damage as they can with 1 hit. And this is not going to plan. Well, the last thing they need now is to get hit by a crit. They get hit by a crit, it's game over. And it is Shindominus' victory. The tie. I think the only shot they've had in this match was the warning hit at the start. Okay, the ties do take out the Tyrannosaurus, so he's not getting too old at least. But an even bigger threat comes in from Shindominus. It is Eocarcharia, and it's got Omega armor, but we're not going to see that in this match. And yeah, look at that, all fire moves as well. This thing, mental. It's a tie. It's got Heat Eruption as well, I think. Oh my god, really? The tire recovery effect? Come on. And yeah, there it is. Shindominus gets the kill shot. That's going to do it. And it is Shindominus claiming quite a dominant win over Team Allo. And yeah, that domination is reflected by the amount of points they got. And poor old Team Allo really didn't get a lot of points. They only 109. Right, next match now. Right then, in the red corner, representing Slitherwing, making a bout here, we've got Isosaurus. Bum bum. Yeah, Slitherwing was one of the newbies I mentioned in the one of the previous videos as one to watch. But anyway, in the blue corner, also making a debut for Bellatrix, we have got Alpha Dilophosaurus. It is poison type. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. The Isosaurus is super. Actually, no, it's strength type, I believe. It's not super defensive. It is strength type. 6. And 4, and it is Bellatrix getting the first shot. Oof. That last sound in there. Oh, look at that, the glitchy biting wind. But yeah, solid hit there on the Isosaurus. Ooh, but Slitherwing does get the next shot. It's going to be a tragic sphere. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Attack boost activate. Wow. I mean, that's probably the big difference in health. Isosaurus' HP is double that of Alpha Dilo's. But it is Alpha Dilo getting the next shot. It is a tornado toss. A back and forth start so far for these newcomers. I mean, I feel like with the newcomers, I mean, I don't mean it literally, but I would probably say getting a win against another newcomer is big for them. You know, getting the wins when you can, and so far it is Bellatrix landing the shots. Why is this biting wind so loud? It's gonna do it again, isn't it? Yep. Oh, look at that! Isosaurus on the brink. Ooh, but it does land a crit, and based on how much damage the Tragic Sphere did, I suspect this crit is going to be lethal for the Dilo, and it is. And just like that, Slitherwing has the slightest of leads. Right, up next for Bellatrix, we have got a Mutabarosaurus. The normal one this time, not a super one. But it has gone very much attacking. So yeah, for the newcomers, I think it is important to get wins against other newcomers. I'm not saying they can't beat like tournament veterans and that, because that can happen. And it will happen in this tournament, definitely. But, you know, obviously, you know, it's you just look at the matchups, and obviously a newcomer logically would be easier, more favourable to get the win. Right, up next for Slitherwing, we've got Super Shant. Awaken mode on 2. And yeah, very interesting moveset. So it does have the Atomic Bomb. That Atomic Bomb's going to hit really hard. I do like this Shant's moveset. 1, 4. It's a tie. It's another tie. Ooh, it's even so far from the Grassies. It's a third tie. And another tie. Okay. Okay, this is getting silly. Come on, guys. Someone get a hit. And it is the Shan't getting the hit. The 2 pucks are a dive to come as well. No phone whip though. Uh-oh. The suspense. Better pause just in case. Ah, there we go. There's a 4. And it is a 3, and with the 2 bucks or a dive, I think that is going to be lethal. And yeah, that's going to do it for Slitherwing. And it is Slitherwing getting off to the winning start. So after all that build-up, the Shan't got the hit anyway. Good try from the Bellatrix. But yeah, I think that actually, that was one of those matches where I think Bellatrix got more hits than Slitherwing, but Slitherwing got bigger hits, and I think that was the difference. Right, next match now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner, representing Dinosmash, we have got Taurosaurus. They did use it last year, and it did serve them quite well. Dinosmash is an interesting one in this tournament, because last year they did well in the group stage. I think they've done well in the group stage every single time since they joined. But they can't seem to crack it in the knockout rounds. Right, in the blue corner for Futuristic, we've got Alpha Kentrosaurus, and I'd say Futuristic is in the similar category as Dinosmash. They've done really well in the group stage last year. I think they won like every match with a bonus point. I think they only, yeah, they lost 1 or 2, but yeah, they were so dominant in the group stage, and then as soon as the knockout phase happened, they lost. So we'll see how both of them. So I'm sure the ambition for both of them is to win a knockout match. Oh, hang on, they got Gaia again. Concentration time! Badoosh. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, I think this matchup here does give Futuristic the edge in this match, with the type advantage. Oh, a bit of poison as well. Technique boost activated in there. Oh, that's going to hurt for Dinosmash. A big hit. And Futuristic is going to get another hit. There's a softening beam. Wait, hang on a minute. Why the hell have they got technique boost on this thing? It does nothing. Well, there goes Taurosaurus. Just like that. Right then, up next for Dinosmash, we got SilverKNIGHTS, and at the minute Dinosmash is getting smashed. It doesn't have any fire moves, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world, given all the water types in this tournament. But what Dinosmash really needs is a hit. It's a tie. At least he's arming damage. Oh, that's another hit. And Futuristic is well on top in this match. A crit would be most welcome for Dinosmash. Okay, they at least get a hit. The attack boost is going to activate. SilverKNIGHTS does hit pretty hard, and it's going to hit harder now. But again, like I said, what they really need to get back in this match is a crit. But I'm sure the... Oh, there we go. There's another hit. That's going to max up the attack boost as well. Dinosmash finally putting up a fight. And well, that fight was short-lived. The Kentrosaurus does land the next shot. It's a tie. Now remember, the SilverKNIGHTS was weakened by the softening beam earlier. So a tie is detrimental, and that tie is going to do it. And it is going to be a victory for Futuristic. Wow! Only 493 points. What? Well, okay, I mean, I'm sure I think Dinosmash will be very happy with 222 points in defeat. On to our final match of this session, and the final match of round 1. Okie dokie, in the red corner for Cryonova, we have got the warning type Rugops. It's not the first one we've seen in this tournament. Although, it is the only one with no wind moves. Sugoi! Which I think, given the influx of fire dinosaurs in this tournament, is probably a smart play. And well, speaking of fire dinosaurs, in the blue corner for Gasmaniac, we've got Torvosaurus, that seems to be a staple of their team. As does Death Grind, they love it. Sugoi! Both of these two looking for an opening round win to get their tournaments underway. This is an interesting matchup. Alright, so that's going to be Rock. Oh, and he gets the warning hit. Badoosh. And yeah, look at that. The attack boost's going to activate as well. And it's no type disadvantage because the Rugops doesn't have a wind move. Oh, there's another one! Another warning hit. Well, so far, Cryonova has got more warning hits than all the other guys that have warning types in their team put together. Bonkers. And that includes me. Oh, he's going for Rock again. Okay, he didn't get it that time, but look at that! The damage is done and Torvosaurus is getting wiped out. Right, up next for Gasmaniac, we've got Armatus. It's got the Spectral Armour. Right, there's no more warning hits for Cryonova now. Bloody hell, that was insane, wasn't it? Not even a crit. It was just 2 hits and a tie. Oh, there we go. Gasmaniac getting the first shot in. Well, first random shot in. Rock, rock. Hey, I did it. Well, this is a massive hit from Gasmaniac. It is going to help him get back in this match. And the poison as well. It's a tie. Oh, look at that. The Rugops is getting chipped away here. Although, it does get a cheeky hit with a 2-4 dive as well. It's not a warning hit, so there will be extra damage, but the attack boost buff will help increase that damage. So a good shot there from the Rugops. Oh, he's going for a crit. Oh, and he doesn't get it! Instead, it's going to be a Quake Saber from the Armatus, and that's going to take out the Rugops. And Gasmaniac is going to level things up. But, up next for Cryonova, we have got the T-Rex. It's attack type, run-of-the-mill T-Rex. But yeah, there's the crit. Look at that burning dash. So much power in that crit. Ooh, but Gasmaniac is starting to get hits in this match. And look at that, one more hit. We will see Spectral Armour. And we're going to. Look at that. Well, Spectral Armour time. Joghammer. And now, I think the momentum's with Gasmaniac. A Spectral Stinger here ends this match. And Cryonova will probably need a crit to get the kill shot on Armatus. Oh, it's a tie. That tie might help Cryonova though. Oh, there's another tie. This is tense. And it's Armatus gets the hit. And it's Gasmaniac gonna get the victory. A come from behind victory. Armatus doing the job. And Cryonova is going to go down. Although, they will get a losing bonus point. See what I mean? Like, okay, 489 is fair for Gasmaniac, but 125 for Cryonova, that's really harsh. Like, they should have 222, and Dinosmash should have 125. But anyway, that's enough about that, and that concludes round 1. And an epic way to conclude it, a solid win for Gasmaniac. Right, we're going to have a quick overview of the table, and then we'll have a look at some of the matchups for round 2, and then we will end it there. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The table after one round of matches, which doesn't really bear much significance, but it is MEJB10 topping it, because they have the most battle points at 866. You have Epic Brad, Shindominus, Rayborn, Takechan Johnny also getting over 800 points. With friggin' ChatGPT at 6. We have... Which one's the highest newcomer? I think it is actually Takechan Johnny. The highest placed newcomer at the minute. And then you have Swift Wyvern by here. Ludwig. I think Maha Channel. Goal, Echo Fury. Aizawi Sakuya. Slitherwing also getting off to a winning start. Dead Sex. Jane Doe. Spy. All those newcomers getting wins in their first matches. And then we got a couple of guys here that got some losing bonus points. So we have SilverKNIGHTS and Ultra Lord. Well, nothing to separate them because they actually got the same amount of points. Then we have Shy Guy and Cryonova. And then all these poor saps that got nothing out of their matches. But Dexin Winters did get the most battle points in defeat. So that's an interesting one there. But I do remember he got a lot of hits against Lad. And then poor DiaSynapsid and Moloch Horridus bringing up the rear at the bottom with 107. But again, you know, this is going to change. We all know it's going to change it, like, dramatically after round 2 probably. But yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at next round now. So next round, we've got all these beautiful matches. So we got some standout ones. We got, oh, that'll be an interesting one. Dinohug versus Cryonova. Dinosmash taking on Dino Hunter. Part 2 is going to be fun. Team Allo taking on Dino Fans. And then down here we got Blood Moon going up against Dexin. That could be a massive match for Dexin. And then we have an important match here for these two. Gladiator Bahamoote going up against our host Stranger Gamer. And then what we got for part 3? We got a rematch between and LP Gozzy. Oh, look at that. 2 former champs. We got Black Beauty going up against Diddy Darius. Masterician going up against Xeno Slick Goat. That'll be interesting. But yeah, plenty of matches to look forward to for round 2. But until then, ta-ta.